Let us now discuss about the second type of reaction, that is decomposition reaction. How can you define decomposition reaction? It is a reaction in which a single reactant breaks down to give two or more simpler products. In this particular type of reaction, energy should be provided to the reactant so that it can break down to give the products. The energy provided to the reactant can be in the form of heat, light or electricity. So depending upon whether energy is provided to the reactant in the form of heat, light or electricity, we have three different types of decomposition reaction. They are thermal decomposition reaction, photolytic decomposition reaction and electrolytic decomposition reaction. Now, whether it is heat energy, light energy or electricity, energy is provided to the reactant. Then only it can break down to give the products. That means in decomposition reaction, the reactant will absorb energy. So, this reaction can be known as or called as endothermic reaction. So, what is meant by an endothermic reaction? It is a reaction in which heat energy is absorbed by the reactants. Next, we shall discuss about the various examples of thermal, photolytic and electrolytic decomposition reaction one by one. Take the first case, that is decomposition of ferrous sulfate crystals. It is in the form of FeSO4.7H2O. So we have to start with crystals of ferrous sulfate. It will be in the form FeSO4.7H2O. When these crystals are heated, initially water will escape from the crystals. So we write the equation as FeSO4.7H2O gives FeSO4 plus 7H2O. Now on further heating, ferrous sulfate decomposes to ferric oxide, sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. You should know the observations associated with this particular reaction. See the change in the color of the crystals. Initially we have pale green crystals of ferrous sulfate. But after the reaction, the product formed is ferric oxide Fe2O3, the color of which is brown. Therefore, the color of the crystals change from pale green to brown due to the formation of ferric oxide. Now, what is the other observation? You will get a smell of burning sulfur. What is it due to? It is due to the evolution of two gases, namely sulfur dioxide and sulfur trioxide. Another example given for thermal decomposition reaction is decomposition of limestone. What is limestone chemically? It is calcium carbonate. So when calcium carbonate is heated, it decomposes to calcium oxide and carbon dioxide. The solid residue obtained is calcium oxide, whereas the gas evolved is carbon dioxide. Take the next example. What happens when lead nitrate crystals are heated? When these crystals are heated, we find that there is evolution of brown gas. What is it due to? The brown gas is due to the evolution of nitrogen dioxide. Now, there will also be a change in the color of the crystals. White lead nitrate changes to yellow due to the formation of lead oxide. Lead oxide is the solid product obtained, and which are the gases evolved? Nitrogen dioxide and oxygen. But you know that oxygen is colorless and odorless. The brown gas is due to the evolution of nitrogen dioxide gas. Next, we shall see two examples given under photolytic decomposition reaction. Silver chloride, when exposed to sunlight, changes its color. It changes its color to grey. It is due to the formation of silver. So we write the equation as 2AgCl gives 2Ag plus Cl2. Another example given is decomposition of silver bromide to silver and bromine. We write the equation as 2AgBr gives 2Ag plus Br2. Now, electrolytic decomposition reaction. When electricity is passed through water, it decomposes to hydrogen and oxygen. So, these are the various examples.